Well, thank you very much.
From the video,
that's directed at Mr. Ehilabo, please.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having us and giving us the opportunity to ventilate to the world. We take this very serious. The fourth realm of the estate is where we can safely ventilate. Within the last 3 months or 4 months, sequel to the elections of September 21, Edo State particularly has come under siege. There's been threats, violence, intimidation, and all of that. I'm particularly led by my co-guest here, Mr. Jarett, Emperor Jarett, as he calls himself. I think that we need to proceed as a state within the realm of the law. We, prior to this, have been inundated by his personal self, has on several forums threatened to come to court to harass both the petitioner, my principal, Dr. Edolite, and our witnesses. He's been said on live TV to come, that he's coming to recover properties and arrest people who on an alleged murder of a policeman who we know when he was shot, these same individuals carried him into a vehicle instead of taking him to a hospital. I want to put this on record that we are peace-loving people.
My friend, if this is why they brought me here, I'm going to get out of this.
It is unfortunate that he will not even allow me to speak. You can see the kind of character that he has his time to speak. And when he has his chance, he can defend himself.
Gentlemen, I will ask that we let each other finish speaking, and let's just keep our own conversation on track. Let's keep it so. Thank you very much. Anthony, if you'd continue and conclude.
Thank you very much I really am grateful that you're able to intervene in this manner. And it just goes to show what we're going through, that we're unable to speak, we're interjected, interrupted, constantly intimidated. But we're not people who are afraid. I'm from Igweben. Igweben is the known, Igweben means the people of Ebel, the people of the sword, people who are courageous, who are warlike. But we take peace every time. We decided to go to court and ask for private security protection because we realized that the police in Edo State have become, to a large extent, numb. You will see that there are videos where the police tried to intervene when Mr. Jarett took laws into his hands and went and attacked the PDP secretariat. If we lived in a lawless society of chaos and anarchy, then it would be all right for anybody to just go anywhere and invade any property. But I dare say, even if I'm the landlord of any property, I do not have the right to go into that property while someone else is in occupation without valid court papers, without the bailiffs of the court enforcing. The only people in Nigeria today, not even the Nigerian police force, can go into any property without a valid court order, without a bailiff of the court who goes there. That happened. The next day, we went to court. This security, let me just land. These private security people were provided to just escort. We have about 15 SANs and some other lawyers who have expressed their fears based on the threats issued by Mr. Jarett. And we said, okay, we will get private security who will just protect our lawyers to court. One of our lawyers, 2 weeks ago, Wole Young SAN, was harassed by a certain asset verification. And by the way, let me even state this. There's nobody except a court bailiff who can enforce the judgments of a court to go into any property. But you have people breaking into people's properties.
Mr. Ehilabo, now we've gotten the gist of your submission. Let's give the floor, the right of reply now to Mr. Jarett to reply. Mr. Jarett, there are videos and there are claims. We've seen the videos circulating on social media, and we've also heard from PDP's perspective. What is your response to that, and what's your account of what happened on that day?
Well, the video you showed just now, there is somebody who is carrying a gun. And I hope you saw that person very clearly. He's wearing a Edolite PDP's t-shirt. Who was shooting? and saying that they must give them their mandate. So I hope you know that that is not a PDP, is not an APC person, that is a PDP person. That was the first time in court. So if you have people like that behaving in that manner, then you should know that says it all, to know the kind of people that you are dealing with. The reason why I said I will get out of this whole thing now is because of this very character that is here. Because he uses his mouth to lie and say all manner of things that he wants to say. And I don't want to join issues with him as he's there. If I have to engage with somebody, I should be engaging their chairman or engage Astro Egodalo, because myself and himself, we are not mates in all ramifications to start with. That's the reason why I say so. But go to the court. What business has the private security got to do in court when the police are there that are in court permanently to provide security for the people? They are known for that since the beginning of the tribunal. They came and I complained the first time. They fought our people, stabbed our people, and they were bleeding. We reported to the police. We even wrote petition to the police on this issue. And this is not the first time. And when this happened, we complained to the police. We drew the attention of the police to it. Look at what they are doing. So on the other one that is talking about intimidation, how did we intimidate them?
There's a video of you.
How did we intimidate them?
But there's a video of you at the PDP secretariat, right? And I have to ask you, this PDP secretariat, or this secretariat, let's put it as the secretariat, in quote. There are videos of you in the secretariat causing chaos. Hang on, I'm just trying to get to the question. Yes.
Madam, I am the one. I am the one that went to the secretariat as the chairman to take over our secretariat.
Why didn't you let the landlord?
I want to tell you, madam, you Google APC secretariat in Edo. Let's know where the address where it's going to take you to.
So why didn't you let the landlord evict them?
These are people, these are human beings that when they were supposed to resume in the House of Assembly, they went to the House of Assembly, removed the roof of the House of Assembly. These are people, the same people, 14 members of the House of Assembly, 14 members for one full term, 4 years. They refuse to allow them to go into the assembly. It is known to everybody. It is known to everybody. It was that period they took over the secretariat from us. And you say we should not come back to our secretariat. We will be there. We are going to be there. That's our secretariat. In fact, I'm supposed to be, when I live here now, I'm supposed to be going there. That's where I resume every morning. That's our secretariat. We don't have any other secretariat. If he says it's their secretariat, why are they not there? We asked them to leave. They left quietly. Nobody.
I'm going to come to Mr. Anthony now. Mr. Anthony, regarding this matter of the secretariat.
All right. He's sorry. You know that it's our secretariat.
Yes, Mr. Tenebe.
I went to go and do a release.
Just a second.
Tell you, the chairman,
are you guys really listening?
I want you people to disregard any release.
Gentlemen,
Anthony, just a second.
Disregard it. I will tell you the reason why I say disregard any statement you see from Azebemi. There was a time he lied that he was kidnapped.
Who?
In Edo State.
The chairman of the PDP?
The chairman of the PDP. He lied that he was kidnapped. Astro Egodalo and Ogodwin Obaseki brought up a lot of money to bail him out, to pay to the so-called kidnappers. They now discovered that it was a lie. After that, they placed a cost on him. And since that time, the guy has not been normal.
Mr. Tenebe,
so
can we?
Let's
take a moment. Let's take a moment, Mr. Tenebe. Let's take a moment, Mr. Tenebe. I'd like to talk to Mr. Anthony now regarding. First off, if you'd like to reply to any of the things, in summary, mostly, please, if you can, would really appreciate that, Anthony. And then also, let us know exactly where your party stands regarding who is supposed to be the resident of the secretariat. Let's find exactly what that genesis is and where it is now.
Let me say something. From his comments, you know who exactly is Google a tenancy agreement. When has a Google? I can go anywhere and put a location to anywhere.
We're looking exactly. That's what
we're looking at. The location of the APC secretariat, which is on the screen.
As his evidence, When someone starts to speak and uses Google as evidence, you just know the level of thinking, the level of the capacity. We are talking about a tenancy agreement. Who paid the last rent? Who is in occupation of the property? You do not go to any property and oust people. That's what's called self-help. And it's actually reflective of the character of someone. I'll tell you, he has just defamed Tony Azubemi again. Mr. Jarett already has a defamation problem with Dr. Edolite. He will be served, if he hasn't been served last week, he's running away from service. He will be served this week. I can assure him that he will be served this week for defamation. And, he doesn't understand the kind of people he's dealing with.
All right, Mr. Anthony, we're going to focus on the issue now, if you don't mind. Let's focus on the issue and leave the persons and personalities out.
He has just defamed the party chairman that you know what he just said now on your show? He just said to you that someone actually pretended that he was kidnapped. A man that was in audio for over 2 weeks was kidnapped last year. In the same way he mentioned that Philip stole his wristwatch. I wonder how they resolve that issue right now. But let me go to the matter of the
tenancy
party secretariat. Now, and that's to show you the helplessness of the police against them. He mentioned that thug was shooting, and he doesn't even understand that it's an indictment. They are the ones who are in power, who are supposed to provide security. That guy was shooting. How can we are the petitioners in the tribunal. How can we try to disrupt a tribunal that we are trying to use to recover our mandate? It is not possible. And by the way, they are the government in power. They control the police. They control security agencies. How did they allow someone to come within 5 meters of DSS office, within 5 meters of the Nigerian Police Command, and start shooting? And that person gets away. And he thinks it's an indictment on us. We are not in government. They are in government. They are the ones who should take account for the actions of that individual. And we're asking them to we are asking them to arrest this particular individual. He couldn't have gotten far. He has been identified by his body type. That same person we are saying is the suspect. Can be arrested today. But who is giving him protection? Who is hiding him away from the police? That's the question we all need to ask. You see, from all the comments and everything we have seen today on your show, it is clear who the clear aggressor is. And he has said tomorrow he's coming. I'm glad that we have this in evidence, and we are going to relay this to the chairman of the tribunal, that this is the same threat he's issuing again on live TV a day before our witnesses start coming up, that he's intimidating them, pre-intimidating them.
Gentlemen.
But again, like I said, we are not going to bow to such intimidation. We are not afraid of you, Mr. Jarett.